I remember many years ago, I was talking to this guy. We weren't even in a relationship, and he was trying to become a DJ, not like aspiring in something that people BS about. Like, he legitimately wanted to be a DJ and wanted to start booking major venues. This guy was completely emotionally unavailable and would only spend time with me when he wanted to do, the horizontal tango, if you know what I mean. So I came up with this bright idea to make him like me more. I decided that I was going to offer to become his manager, and I would be the one in charge of promoting him and going to different nightclubs and bars, or even colleges and schools that were having events, and giving them information about him, a demo CD. So he's on board. He's 100% excited. He gives me all the information I need to talk to these people. And it's day one. I worked full time. It was my off day. And I went to one restaurant, nightclub type place. And I'm talking to the manager. And literally, mid-conversation, I had a thought. Who is supporting me and helping me make my dreams come true? How long exactly am I going to be doing this for him? When am I ever going to get any free time? And at the time I had written my first book, it's under a different name. It's a fiction book. It wasn't a really good one. If you find it, I'm happy for you. Congratulations. He didn't buy the book. He didn't post about the book. He didn't talk about the book. He didn't tell me he was proud of me or anything. And that was the first and last day that I was his manager. And people think I woke up one day and became the person I am today who talks about the things that they talk about. No, it was little things that I learned along the way that made me become this person. Because even back then, in the height of my pick-me era, I knew enough to wake up to that much at that point. And then I went on to date another guy who on our second date gave me pamphlets to pass out for his cell phone business, and I immediately threw them away and blocked him. And I say all that to say this: there are so many women who are doing things for these men because you think that's going to make them like you. You think that's going to force them to spend time with you and to prioritize you. When in actuality, these men are they're using you for your free personal assistant and management services. If they didn't respect you before, there's nothing that you can do to make them respect you. Nothing. They're going to wring you dry, use you for all you have got, and they're going to let you do that until you decide that you have had enough. And this happens a lot in Christianity, especially because there's this belief that we're supposed to be the helper. God only created women to help men. I don't buy into that at all. I think that, that was written to benefit men. A lot of women have so many dreams, and maybe you don't have a big dream. Maybe it's just, there's a hobby that you want to do or something like that. And a place you want to move to. I don't know. And a lot of women will give all that shit up to become this man's helper for religious reasons, for pick-me-ish reasons, for a plethora of reasons, because that's what they're told they're supposed to do. That's what they said. That's what they saw their mom do. But you are a whole and complete person with desires and dreams. No matter how big or small your dream might not be to become an influencer or a movie star. It might just be to own your own home one day. It might just be to, do a marathon. But supporting should be reciprocated. If I ever get into another relationship again, I'm the type of person, I'm going all out for you. But there's going to be an expectation that you're going to do the same for me. We're going to be each other's biggest fans and cheerleaders. So, one, I don't hate relationships. Two, I don't think there's anything wrong with catering to your partner as long as it's being reciprocated. That's the key that a lot of us are missing. And that's going to lead to you getting burnt out, getting frustrated, being completely emotionally and mentally destroyed if they decide they want to leave you for whatever reason. I do not recommend those one-sided relationships where you're carrying everything on your back. Reciprocation. Is it coming back to you from them?